Okay, so I am so excited to show you how Rebel Office uses ClickUp, how we've set it up. We've recently transitioned from Asana, but when I started to play around in ClickUp, it really does everything that Asana does and more. So we've switched on over, and we've also partnered with them. So if you're a Rebel Office member, you also get a pretty major discount on the paid plans for ClickUp as well. So that's really cool. But I want to show you not only the structure of ClickUp, but also my favorite features that really kind of sold it for me. So the very first thing that you should know is that ClickUp is organized in three kind of tiers. So you have your workspaces, which can be set up in your business departments, or in this case, I have it under Rebel Office projects, which is pretty much all of Rebel Office. And then I also have a templates workspace that I use for tutorials and for working with clients and stuff like that. And then within those workspaces are folders. So here's also where if you had one workspace for your company, then your folders could be the different departments. And then within those folders are lists. And each list has two views. It has a list view and a board view. And these columns, or the way that your list is organized, is by status. So what you want to do with every list that you create in ClickUp, the statuses are kind of set at to do, in review, and complete. So in almost every situation, you want to go in and customize those, which is what I've done, as you can see here. And with this at a glance board, I like to keep it as a board, not a list. So it's the default view. But then within each item on the list or task, you can basically do a ton of incredible things. So you can have subtasks, you can have checklists and attachments, but you can also in the description embed a whole bunch of stuff, format text however you want, communicate with your team over here in the comments section, add deadlines and start times and all of this really cool stuff that lets you track your progress if this is something that needs tracked. So this board, for example, is just about centralizing information. It's just like a library of information about Rebel Office. But for example, in this admin list that I have with the Rebel Office team, it basically breaks down all of the tasks that we have as a team. So everyone knows what they need to be working on. I haven't assigned due dates yet, but I will. And you can also, I'll wait for custom fields because I have that set up in another one. But so as I said, you have two previews that come with every list that you create, so border list. But you can also add views too. So in this case, as you can see here, I'll show you the ones that you can add. So you can add a calendar, so it'll display all of your due dated or your tasks with due dates on your calendar. Gantt chart if you like more of the timeline structure, conversations, which I'll show you now. You can also embed views, which I will show you in a little bit, forms and documents. So for example, the conversation view, I've set up a team chat so that anything related to our to-do lists, we can all communicate and make sure that we're all staying on track. You can add as many conversations as you want, right? Or documents or whatever, which I'll show you in 2 seconds. So for custom fields, I'll show you what I've done with the collective list because I want to keep track of the resources that we're creating in the collective, making sure that we are on time and really, oh, sorry, no, I do need list. I don't know what I was thinking. So I've created 3 custom fields, videos, resources, and stage, all with drop-down menus so that I can see very quickly where we are in terms of progress and getting those resources set up and ready for members in the collective. You can also embed views. So what I've done, actually, I'll show it on the marketing one because it just looks a little bit more impressive as the embedded view. It also shows documents. So for my marketing list for Rebel Office, I've embedded our Airtable view of all of our blog posts. So anytime that it's updated in Airtable, it's displayed here and I can see what blogs have been published, what graphics still need to be created, what the working documents are for blogs in progress, all of that really great stuff. when it loads. There we go. So as you can see, all of our blog posts are listed here, as well as just the entire embedded view of our blogs base in Airtable, which is sweet. But you can also embed a whole bunch of other stuff. You can embed Google Documents or Drive documents, Miro if you use Miro, which I absolutely am obsessed with. Let me show you what else you can embed. So whether it's a URL, so type forms, or HTML, Spotify, another type form option, Miro, Google Maps, all of that really cool stuff you can embed as part of your list in a separate view. Another really cool feature is the documents feature. So you can actually add in a document, and I've wanted to have a space for all of Rebel Office's testimonials. So what I've done is I've created this document that instead of having every single testimonial listed in one page, it actually lets you add in new pages to keep your document organized, which is amazing. So you can really build out anything in this document feature in ClickUp and really have all of your information in one place. So those are all the really cool features of, oh, I forgot to show you goals, which is major. Let me just move my little bubble here. So goals lets you set a goal and then add targets, and it basically tracks your progress on that goal. So for example, a while ago, I set up this goal for 500 members in the collective, and then I've added in, okay, what needs to happen in order to get that those 500 paying members inside the collective? So I've set targets. You basically set what the target is, what the metric or unit is, and then what the number is that you need to achieve. And then you can easily just click on it. For example, next time I'm on a podcast promoting the collective, just come in here, increase it by 1 or 2, and then it updates the number and ultimately updates your overall progress towards that goal. I absolutely love this feature, and you can also assign each target to a team member that's in charge of making sure that that goal or metric happens. So that is ClickUp, at least how we use it for Rebel Office. You can absolutely customize ClickUp to do anything that you want for your business. While I use it more as centralizing information and making sure that everyone has access to everything that they need, it really is a good project management feature or app as well that you can really track deadlines and progress and really keep on top of that as well, which I do need to get more into using for Rebel Office. But for now, this is how we've set it up since we've transitioned over, and I'm sure it will grow. So I'm sure I will do an update at some point and show you guys what we're using it for maybe in a few months. But yeah, hope you enjoy. And if you have any questions at all about ClickUp, let me know. Just DM me. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. And just kind of help you get it set up and figured out. And if you do want to save 25% off of your paid access to ClickUp, which has incredible features and you definitely want, then make sure that you become a Rebel Office member, because not only do you get those types of perks with our partners, but you also get access to all of our templates, tools, resources, and amazing communities. So let me know if you have any questions about that or ClickUp, and I will talk to you soon.